Signs that a man no longer loves you. Hi friends. Today we're going to talk about a sensitive but very important topic. How do you know if a man who was once fascinated by you no longer feels the same way? I know it can be painful and confusing. Love can sometimes grow cold, and the signs of this may not always be obvious. Today we will discuss key indicators that will help you understand your partner's true feelings. After all, understanding is the first step to resolving any situation. If you notice changes in your partner's behavior, it may be time to face reality and decide what steps to take next. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so you don't miss useful tips that will help you in your personal life. 1. Change in communication. One of the most striking signs of cooling of feelings is a change in communication. If your partner used to be open and sincere in conversations, sharing his thoughts, plans, and feelings, but now he has become withdrawn, conversations have become superficial, or he has begun to avoid communication, this may be a warning sign. A man who loves strives to maintain contact, be involved in his partner's life, and share his experiences. When this aspect fades, it may indicate a loss of interest. 2. Lack of plans for the future. When a man is in love, he tends to include his other half in his plans for the future. This could be planning a shared vacation, shopping for a home, discussing shared goals, or even just planning a weekend. If you notice that your partner has stopped mentioning you in the context of future events, avoids talking about the future, or acts as if he doesn't see you around in the long term, this could be a sign of a decrease in his emotional investment in the relationship. 3. Lack of emotional support and care. Emotional support is the foundation of any strong relationship. A loving partner will strive to support you in difficult moments, show care, and help you cope with life's difficulties. If you begin to notice that when you need support, he remains indifferent, does not take the initiative to offer help or comfort, this may indicate a lack of deep emotional connection, which is so important in love. 4. Changes in physical contact. Physical contact is one of the most important aspects of a romantic relationship. It includes not only intimacy, but also simple gestures such as holding hands, hugs, light touches when talking or saying goodbye. If your partner used to be affectionate and often sought your touch, but now avoids intimacy, this could be a sign of emotional distance. A lack of desire to be intimate may indicate that feelings are fading or that his attraction to you is waning. 5. Criticism and irritation. Constant criticism and irritation over small things can also be a sign that a man has stopped loving you. As love cools down, a partner's slightest shortcomings may begin to seem intolerable, something that was previously warmly received or ignored. If your partner begins to frequently express dissatisfaction with your actions, words, or even habits that previously did not cause a negative reaction in him, this may indicate a decrease in emotional attraction and respect. 6. Avoiding conversations about your relationship. A man who doesn't want to discuss your relationship or future together may not feel the same way about you. This may manifest itself as deflecting conversations about plans together, ignoring your questions about feelings, or even refusing to engage in conversations about important aspects of your life together. If he is not interested in solving problems that arise or prefers to avoid serious dialogue, this may be a sign of a decrease in his involvement and interest in the relationship. 7. Changing priorities. One of the clearest signs of diminishing love is a change in your partner's priorities. If before he tried to spend as much time as possible with you, looking for opportunities for joint activities, but now his plans are always made without taking into account your interests, this may be a worrying sign. A man who loves makes an effort to include his partner in his life, even if it requires sacrifices or compromises. Refusing such interaction and preferring to spend time without you, such as with friends or hobbies, may indicate a cooling of his feelings. 8. Lack of empathy and support. Empathy and support are important components of any healthy relationship. When a man stops sympathizing with you in difficult situations or becomes indifferent to your experiences, this may be a sign of his interest and love fading. A loving person will naturally want to help, support, comfort, or simply listen when you are facing problems. If this element of the relationship disappears and your partner shows no concern or interest in your emotional state, that's a big red flag. 9. Secrecy and lack of trust. Trust is the foundation of strong relationships. If your partner becomes secretive, begins to hide information about his actions, correspondence, or financial affairs, this may be a sign of problems in the relationship. Love involves openness and honesty. The appearance of secrets and reluctance to share important aspects of life may indicate that a man is putting an emotional or physical wall between you, which often happens when feelings fade.